Australia is open for business, selling iconic scenes like this to the world.
I'm so excited to be able to welcome people back, and it's great to see people already starting to trickle through.
Michael Betteridge hopes the empty seats on his harbour cruise will soon be filled.
Come back, we want you, we need you, we can't wait to have you back.
While tourism operators are racing ahead to entice fully vaccinated visitors back, the industry says it will take at least 2 to 3 years for the sector to recover.
It's really critical to understand we may never go back to what were pre-pandemic levels. The world of travel has changed globally. It's not just about Australia, and travel confidence is not what it once was.
Before the pandemic, international tourism contributed $45 billion to the Australian economy, with visitors from China, New Zealand, the United States and Britain spending the most. The Australian Tourism Minister is expecting a strong rebound, but admits it will take some time for Chinese tourists to return.
We've got a strong Chinese community here in Australia that visiting friends and relatives, I think, will pick up once the Chinese government gets rid of its zero COVID policy.
G'day.
Tourism Australia is targeting 15 overseas markets, but it's behind destinations like Thailand and the UK, which opened earlier and have also scrapped quarantine restrictions.
We are out with campaigns in Europe, in UK, in the US, and we've also got some great plans for Japan and Korea.
This is a completely cutthroat global market now. Every country in the world is looking to get those particularly high-yield leisure tourists back.
New Zealand has suspended quarantine-free travel with Australia, and Americans are being warned against travelling here because of high COVID cases.
Americans are also slightly nervous about leaving the US because they have to have a negative test in order to re-enter the United States.
Hello.
Hey, darling.
How are you?
That hasn't stopped Daniel Vogel's partner Eric trying to visit from the US. The couple have been separated for more than 2 years.
It's been a very long and very sort of cruel process for us.
Eric's flight is booked for April, and aviation analysts say he can expect more checks at the airport.
The new travel normal is going to be almost like Back to the Future. When you travelled in the 60s and 70s, you had a passport in one hand and a vaccination book in the other.
Travellers still need to wear masks on planes and take COVID tests.
Let's get out of here.
There's no question whatsoever. You remove the barriers, the hassles, the irritations, and people will travel in droves. But that needs to happen.
While international tourists have started to come back to Australia, there are still challenges for operators like this one. Many workers have left the industry for more secure jobs, and getting them back is going to be tough if the recovery is slow.
What we're looking at is scaling up over the coming year, across 2022.
Scaling up for more uncertain times ahead.